Welcome boys and girls, welcome new and old into the channel. Today we have something very unique, something very special, right? We have operator tier list plus some few tips and few things to talk about them, right? If the operators are not in that list, then you should be, at this point, try to play something else, upgrade something else. This is really the video that targets new players, hopefully them to understand what's going on with operators, what they should choose, what they should not. This is endgame opinion, alright? Some operators are there just because they're old and they don't really have that much of a use right now, but they still haven't reworked the 6th and 10 talents, since we know developers will add 6 and 10 talents in all of them, all of the operators, uncommons and rares at some point. But this is an endgame opinion. I'm playing an endgame every single day. You're gonna see me live streaming every single day. You're gonna see me playing all the meta stuff and tricks left and right on my live stream. So this is my opinion. Again, this is not in the middle, not in the start, but if you follow this operator tier list, you will definitely be the new generation of Tacticool, in my opinion, and that's what this video aspires to be. The new generation of Tacticool. Okay, with that being said, let's go and see the operators. Alright, hope you guys enjoy. If you do find this video useful, hit that like button. Plus, for the new people that they're here, we are doing tournaments and giveaways every weekend. Plus, I do have author code, promo code to support me financially if you do any purchase from the My Game store. I will have this in the description below. That helps me a lot. I take 10% from that without you costing you anything, right? We enjoy. Have fun. Alright, boys. Here we are. Let me know down in the comments if I did butcher your operator, if your operator is on that list, and what's your thoughts in general about that. This operator list is, again, for endgame. If you are focusing on reaching the endgame, want to play like the endgame, want to understand the game like the endgame, then this is the list. If not, then this is not a video for you. Now, how we tier, how we grade all these operators is the accessibility in loadouts, what loadouts they can play, crowd control, support team, lane holder, if he's able, that operator is able to hold the lane when there's a push coming. Again, depending on the loadout and the map. We have deathmatch, control attack, control defense, and bug maps. Alright, so this is going to be, and there is, if your operator is not in this list, then you should start changing the way you see the game and what you're upgrading. As well as we will talk about Varka, Peace and Joe, hang on there if you're playing that, right? Watch the full video and we'll explain a few things about them and why they are here. Let's start. Also, this is gonna be opinion about tournament games, random games, right? And game in general. We are going to start with a big boy, small boy, Shadon. I know, many of you using this Shadon, but at this point, this operator is just a meme. The flamethrowers everywhere. His mortality towards the gas tank of the flamethrower, which you know, you kill one flamethrower and you die instantly. That's literally a meme. Like, if you keep doing that and if you're playing that and you killing one and dying, then that's a no-no. Because if that guy is on his base and you pushing that base, you spawn to your base and he spawns and he's already back at the back, and by the time you're back there, he's already somewhere around. He's useful. He can be A on a tournament with limitations and bans, which we do in Phoenix, but that's it. B plus, maximum A on a tournament. That's it. He doesn't even go A plus. He doesn't see A plus. Now next is Diana, which we will take her to A plus easily, just because of the fact she can be playing, she doesn't play so many loadouts, she doesn't have so many loadouts to play, she's not so strong operator to fight, but as we said, crowd control, support of the team, and for example, if we want to make the Shadon work a little bit better and make him up here, we definitely need a Diana, alright? We need a Diana. The Shadon is not good and it doesn't die from the gas of the flamethrower, the explosion from the flamethrower. That he needs the Diana to mark the Laymores, you know, usually the SMS has Laymores, other guys have Laymores, mines, all around. So Diana is over the top over there, she's on the end game still, she's played 100% of the tournament, she's played on random games in most of the maps, and if we're talking about controls is attack and defense, so it's double the maps for every game you play. Now, next, we have, let's see here, we would go. We will go with Ray. Ray, for me, it's a decent operator, but again, flamethrower, blah, 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 the ground on fire. So much HP on the operators right now. For example, the frustrate can kill a Ray. The ability of her getting a taser on or a smart bomb on can make her ultimately A+. But she doesn't exceed the A+ for me. Alright, she's very strong, she's very good in good hands. But you're not gonna see her on control doing crazy on a random game. You might see her on tournaments. So that's why we are going to put her on A. It's not a bad operator to upgrade. It's not a bad operator to upgrade. She can survive fire. But for how long is the question. Now another thing, since we are targeting hopefully new people and new players solo, and what I'm trying to do in this channel, I'm trying to make players that can hold their lane. What I mean about that? I mean, you hold in left and you hold it left tight. One player camps, dead. Two players camp, dead. Three players camp, dead. Now this operator, you will see me playing him every single day live. Many people call me crazy. I will put him on S+. I just don't wanna make it too obvious that because I play him and I believe he's S+. I believe he's S+. I have only one loadout with him, UU-10 flamethrower and mines, and this loadout I haven't feel more confident playing with this loadout than ever in 5 years of playing Tacticool. I played this game 5 years. It's like a safe pillow for me. And it's this guy right here, Valera. Valera goes A+ 100% for me because of the ability of him healing after each kill. And the increased fire rate on low HP, which in some cases works, in some cases it doesn't. It's a little bit inconsistent as many things in this game in Tacticool, and that's a game issue, that's not an operator issue. And A+, which for me says, but we're gonna put him A+, right? Without even having 6 and 10 talent advanced. He doesn't even have 6 and 10 talent yet discovered, and he's up there. You're looking to fight solo. You're healing yourself. You don't need an injector up your butt all the time. Alright? You are new. This is the operator. He's even better than Zloy. And this is with who we're gonna go next. Zloy. Here is Zloy. Where do you think Zloy goes? Think Zloy goes A? Think goes S? A? Where does he go? Zloy. Zloy can heal, but he has to use the smoke special. So he has to emit smoke from him. And he can heal as well from smoke. But can he shoot like Valera? No. He can dash like Valera. But can he heal like Valera after each kill? No. And in my opinion, Zloy was the best with the A232, the gas that he emitted, and anymore with the fire, that's not a thing. So I'll really put him on B+. Okay? But I don't want to be too harsh for the Zloy players. Because he can still use a Capita, for example. You know, people will say use a Capita, okay, but I will use my Owen. I will tase him, and then I will flame him down. Easy. Easy. Can he compete with Apollos? No, he can flame them down as well with fire, but he cannot shoot again. He cannot shoot. My Valera can shoot and use a flamethrower. So, A for Zloy. And I'm too nice. Still good. Still good. In controls, he's 100% he can dash. He has two dodges. And so he's very competitive. But in general, on the big run, you're not gonna play Zloy, no adrenaline, on a big map. Can you? Will you? You know, yes and no. So that's why he goes A. Now let's talk about these three and put them these three instantly here and explain a few things about them. Varg, Capiche, and Joe. Joe, Capiche, and Varg. They're here just because I'm all player. They are all players, so they have to have some love from me. They destroyed Joe. Capiche is nothing serious. Varg has something very serious, but very something very negative, which we will talk about. So we haven't seen yet what is these operators. If you're using these operators, you're not gonna see much results from that. You will see more from Varg than the other two. The Varg problem, the Varg could easily be an B+, or maybe A, if developers let me take off that smoke ability. Varg emits smoke uncontrollably, like Ray. But Ray heals instantly and she can disappear as well. Right? So Ray will get saved by a shot, but Varg will just emit a smoke. He cannot shoot as well. That's the problem with the smoke. And he will heal way too quick. That's really good for a shoulder. That's for a shoulder like that fights and tries to hold lanes. That's very good. By the time the smoke is out, you're already pretty much back at full HP. Alright? It's one operators I have maxed, or nearly maxed. I think it's maxed. He's maxed. But as you see here, the problem is that I can't take off this passive, so I can't just use the fast regen of the HP. If I could just use the regen of HP and with advanced talents, of course they don't have advanced talents. All three, they don't have advanced talents. 6 and 10 talent. Yeah, it could be B+, it could be A. We never know. But now, he's down there. And if he's down there, be careful what you're upgrading. Just wait. Don't upgrade too much. Now, let's go with Thor. We see some friends using Thor. I see some people using Thor. In theory, Thor could be A+. But he's not. Thor could be A+, but he's not. He can use AW. We use the AW. He will kill Apollo at the maximum range. He is still able to land some shots with missing many shots from AW. And then it's Rogan. Rogan that, it needs a little bit of more range, and mostly for me, Rogan. But how viable Rogan is on the end game, it's not that much. It's gonna take a B+ because of the vision he has, and because of the range he can have on any gun, including flamethrower and taser. Yes. So B+. We hope to see better talents for him. There's not really much to say about it. I'm maxing him, he's 99 level out of 100. I hope I see more from him. Alright, it just feels weird. He feels weird. He feels that the movement cap on him wasn't increased. We move now. We move with Owen or Chen. We move with Chen. Again, the accessibility of low dots, the crowd control, the damage she can do, the distractions she can give, the support she can give, S+. The competition between higher, like between Moses, between Owen, between all the operators that are going to be up here, specifically Valera, they're gonna have some problems from Chen. Still, Chen, the Lambda Cannon, he's extremely powerful and long range. She doesn't even have to be close of you in 20 to 30 meters to press a lando and just drop a tire up your head and you just dead. And in general, she has a flash talent. When you break the electric fields, she's gonna flash you and you're gonna get stopped, you're gonna get tased, you're gonna get slowed. Up there, S tier, with closed eyes, is S tier, okay? Still, it's disgusting. Apollo. Well, you will think that he is up in S tier or A+. He's not anymore. He's not anymore. The accessibility of loadouts, you can have any loadout, you can be playing in most of the maps. Just because of your inability to shoot him and kill him harder with a gun, we will put him A+. But I think that gets degraded instantly from his inability to turn off fire. Right? If he's on fire, he's dead. So I think A is very fair for him, and he will be B+ if he didn't have that much HP. Yes, he can sit in roofs and stuff like that, but that's not very useful sometimes. And now if you play him with SMS and flamethrower, what happens if it's Owens? You have problem. You don't hit him with SMS, you cannot kill him with a flamethrower, and you're just a punching bag for Owen. And again, this is tier for endgame. Okay, this tier for endgame. Maybe lower, that can be very good for you. Next, what we have, David, that we see on tournaments, and we see on tournaments mostly. We definitely see some random games on the end game. He makes some operators even more OP than they are. Makes snipers OP. He's an A+. Okay, he's an A+. He cannot kill, but his ability to be able to boost 2 times 2 players at once, that means a sniper and a Moses, a sniper and a JB, a sniper, and whatever, right? Just makes that team ultimately better because of the A+ injector that he has. Alright? Have a sip. Next is Spencer. Spencer, frustrate Rogan. Played him Rogan. His ability of moving from A to B, B to A, left and right, up and down. That's a very unique talent, as well as he can sense if a Shadon is around him. And he will start slowing down if you know exactly what's the speed of that. Now, his ability of throwing the grenades way too far, that's very good for a spawn trap with a frustrate and molotovs and gas grenades. And on the other side, we have a rotogun. Rotogun and SMGs, we will not see him on UU10, right? Because he needs distance of players to be fast. So we got Rotogun, Frustrate Sniper, and SMG, let's say. But because of SMG, it's not that, it's strong. It's good, but it's not as strong when there is so many higher rank operators up there with HPs and everything. So basically, just because of the frustrate, he's A. He will be plus. He will be A+. If the Rotogun was better, if the SMG was stronger, right? He's A. He can be A+. He can be A+, but not yet. Not yet. The meta is not allowing him to be an A+. Definitely an operator 100% worth spending and upgrading. Just not up there yet, alright? Just not up there yet. Depending on your position in the team. Now, let me know in the comments if you reach already here. Who do you think is the next S+ here? if there is any. Now we are moving with Dutch, boys. Dutch. Good with AR, good with Rogan, good with a frustrate sniper, good with AW. Good with injector. Yet he just NA. He is just NA, and there's no much to say about him. He's a very good operator. He's boring in my eyes anymore. Yes, he has a fire rate, but who cares? Okay? Who cares? Yes, he can have 2 injections. He can do what David can do. You know what? Should I put him up there? We put him A+, because he can do pretty much what Injector David can do. And he can hold the gun. Yeah. We're gonna change David. We're gonna put David on A, and we're gonna put A+. Yes, because he can hold the gun and he can inject twice, okay? So he can inject twice and he can hold a gun and he can shoot with that gun very well, okay? He's lacking a little bit of HP than David, but still, no problem. Okay, Hawk. Close dice, goes B. He can play only AR. The AR is, doesn't have the range. He can have some sort of advanced talents. Have a fire rate, extra fire rate after reload speed, and while reloading he can have 50% less damage taken, and 100% cooldown on RPGs. Which, let's be honest, how useful is that if the team has missiles and stuff like that? So instantly like that. B+ is good, not that good. JB. JB cannot use an injector. He can use pretty much any gun. He cannot use shields. He cannot heal teammate. Overall, very good operator, so I don't want to trick any players there. Zik is on the top. JB is on the top. He's over there. Just for me, that he cannot heal or he cannot take that gun off and take an injector or whatever. He will be up in S tier for me. He can be S tier. Yeah, he can be S tier, but we're gonna put him on A+. Okay, A+, easily A+, 100% A+. Now, Jason, if you want a meme and use him only with flamethrower, he can use 3 times flamethrower after 1 kill made. No, not at all. You just need to put the reload speed on the flamethrower, and because of the flamethrower reloading queue, Jason will throw 3 flames out of that. Go try that. Go Jason, go offline mode, put orange reload speed on the flamethrower. Use flamethrower, use flamethrower, yeah, and then you're gonna shoot the 3rd one as well, because the first time you reload it, the first time you throw the use the flamethrower, is gonna be on Q after your dash. After your dash. So B+ Jason, just because he can use only XL20 and he can be just a flamethrower, right? Maybe I should give him a little bit more love and put him on A+. He doesn't go more than A+ though, right? Unfortunately, because of the XL20. And if you don't do kills, then what happens? You know, if it's multiple operators, for example, if it's not UU10, you're gonna have a problem. And if you don't kill them, and you know they're too close to each other, and the XL20 hits one other one by mistake, then he's a B+. I want to put him A+, but you know. Owen. Where is Owen, guys? Owen is A plus. It's not S tier. The reason being is that we haven't seen that many loadout usage of him than only one loadout, which is vulnerable to gas, vulnerable to taser, vulnerable to bigger maps with bigger areas from snipe. He can push snipers definitely, and that's why he's up there. But you will have difficult times sometimes to do things if there is no things close enough to him. All right, so he's playing with the environment. Right, if the environment will be perfect, like controls, he's S plus. Okay, but since we are rating all around the games and loadouts, he's A plus. Moses, where Moses go? Diabolik. Moses, unfortunately, developers have failed to change the game because of him, and because they didn't change Chen, they haven't changed Moses. The game doesn't change, not that much. For example, Phoenix will be up in S tier, yes, because of the ability dropping grenades and stuff like that, but he will not be. Now Moses, he can be injected. He can step on a mine and continue moving. He can kill most of the operators that we see below. All of the operators, not most of them. Chen Li and Moses on the S tier kill anything on the ground. Okay? Anything on the ground. He's good in controls, he's good in back grab, he's good in push, he has a shield if he wants to. I don't even know why he needs to have a shield. And yeah, that's Moses, guys. Moses is good with any gun. Any gun. He will kill you. Yes, you will bleed him, but if there is an injector in the ground there, you know, or anyone has an injector with a flamethrower, he's even hard to kill with a flamethrower because of the HP he has. Also, now to go back to Owen, the only reason that Owen is on A plus and it is not A is because he's immune to fire and lander cover. Otherwise, he will be A. Just give him a boost of that and how accessibility on the loadouts and stuff like that. Now, Syndrome can be a good one for starters, and will sit on B plus. We will not say too much about him. We're still waiting 6 and 10 talents, so he goes B plus right now with a no-brainer. And Phoenix is Phoenix is an A, just because you're not gonna use him on a back map that much, right? You need to play the passive gameplay, and you can't be rushing front. You want the enemy to come to you if you want the grenades to kill them. So, I think that was it. We have S here. Right, as you might notice, there is a cut in this video. Just because of the reason that we did not have mirror while recording, so while I was editing, I realized that I'm missing mirror, right? So, I'm gonna go and first put mirror where it is, and we're gonna end with the video. We're gonna put him on, so his flash grenade, and he's immune to flash grenade. So the flash grenade is a special of S tier. You can see it being used from other operators, but he's immune to flash, so he makes ultimately the best use of it. Plus the 6 talent and the 10 talent. The 6 talent with he can increase the gas damage and the flash damage by 40%. And the 10th talent that he can see Sirens, which is on B+. It's very good on tournaments. We see him in tournaments, even though the flash grenades usually are banned in the tournaments. And in this current one, we have only one allowed in use. But we see people using Miro to find Sharon if they don't have the ENA, which is a very good operator. So for that reason, this operator, versatility and seeing in the vicinity, crowd control, and loadout goes on A+. So that was it. Let me know in the comments what you thought. I'm sorry. Chen Li, Moses, A+, Diana, Valera, Dutch, JB, and Owen, A. Ray, Zloy, Apollo, Spencer, David, and Phoenix. B+, Sharon, Thor, Hawk, Jason, and Syndrome. And B-, Capiz, Joe, Varg. That was it. And I hope this helped you on the tactical journey. If it did, make sure you sub. I am live every single day. All right, I'm live every single day. I'm not joking. I'm every single day. We're live streaming. We are playing lots of these operators over there, and so you can come and ask me there anything you want. Please hit the like button if you're already subbed. Helps a lot. And check the link description for my promo code if you want to support me more with costing you anything. If you just want to upgrade one of these operators, want to get gold, try and use my code. This is going to be completely free, and you're going to give me 10% of that out of the pocket of PANZERDOG. Love you all. Stay strong, stay awesome. Go get some.